I just feel like I let people down, and not happy with that, and it hurts, and I'm not naive to it. I didn't play my best this year, but I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna keep my chest up, my chin up high. Our defense, getting stops, and I just being careless with the football. I gotta get that fixed, and something that I know I can.
He just seems like a broken man in a way, like an athlete who's lost his spirit a little bit right now. And he's eligible for a contract. I should mention this. He's eligible for a contract extension right now. Like the Texans could lock him up and make him their guy for a long time. Would you be doing that right now after what you saw on Sunday?
No. And Jay, you hate to be this critical of a guy, but let's look at the big picture here. His first year, he had that miraculous rookie season. Bobby Slowick was the OC. And I thought Bobby Slowick should get a head coaching job after that year. Second year, he digresses. They blame the OC. It's his fault. Bring a new guy in. Last week, we struggled to catch a snap. This week, look at some of these plays here. Okay, completely inaccurate. These are beyond, some of them are the turnovers. Again, wildly inaccurate. You've got to step on the guy. We're way behind him on this throw. This should have been an interception, not open at any point. It goes on and on and on. Again, this is an interception. That's got to be zipped if you're even going to throw it. Here, you have complete carelessness. Take the sack. You're up 3. You have a great defense. We just throw the ball like it's recess. I don't know what happened to this guy. Again, you hope that Hutchinson comes down with that, but not super accurate. Once again, wildly careless. It doesn't end, Jay. It doesn't. You think I'm done? I thought this was a fumble live. We were very fortunate there. We are way behind. Look at, throw it to the sideline. Throw it to the sideline. Throw it to the sideline. Look how inaccurate this throw is. Again, bang it. We're late and it's behind. Now we have the double whammy. Again, you're late and you're throwing behind. Those plays are scripted to go to the sideline. And it sucks coming up here saying this, but if you're in that organization right now, the fact that this was not a one-off, he said himself, it was a very tough year. They got rid of the OC, which, again, I was a big Bobby Slowick guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly why they did that. And then he comes out here, has a struggle last week. You want to see him rebound. And obviously the elements played a factor in it. But, he was careless for the whole game, and the body language also was tough.
I think that's the thing people notice the most.
Yes.
Obviously you're going to notice 4 interceptions and a half, but it was really the body language that people were distressed by.
And it's funny because, you say that, but, Jay, I'm very serious. Every team that I played for, your body language meant a lot to the front office, the coaching staff, and the guys around you. Okay, you made a mistake. We'll get back in it. We'll get back in it. And as much as he's a controversial figure, Russ Wilson, I remember an NFC Championship game against the Packers. I think he threw 4 picks. On the sideline, he's like, they're going to give us one more shot. We're going to make something out of this. He had some of the greatest body language of all time back then.
Right.
It matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and so here we go. We got an AFC Championship game that I don't think anyone saw coming at the beginning of the season. But who's not excited about this? Now, here's the problem for the Denver Broncos. They've got their backup, Jarrett Stidham, starting after Bo Nix broke his ankle in Saturday's win over the Bills. Now, Drake May turned it over multiple times himself on Sunday. Are you giving Denver any chance in this matchup with Stidham under center? They are at home. We should point that out.
I am now. I definitely think the Patriots are the favorite. And I'll tell you why I am, though, is because after seeing how we struggled to protect, obviously it was Will Anderson Jr. Well, guess what? The best pass rush in the league, bar none, is the Denver Broncos. And Bonito is an absolute monster. And you look at some of these plays today, we just could not protect Drake May. So I look at this matchup now, and again, I want to be very, very clear. I am definitely leaning in favoring the Patriots. But if we get plays like this, where we land on it, and Bonito, again, for the Broncos, turns the corner like Will Anderson does right here, that could be a game changer. You talk about Stidham. Yes, he hasn't played a ton, but he has played. He does have reps, and he also has an extremely intellectual offensive head coach in Sean Payton that is going to be able to put him in good situations. So I think the margin of error is very slim for Denver, but this is not just a throwaway to me anymore. You're watching it right now. There is a problem protecting Drake May on this team, and if that's not addressed, Denver is going to pin their ears back and give this guy fits. So I do think it will be a ball game.
And as Joe and Troy, who called that game, pointed out, Sean Payton got a little bit of an ego.
Oh, yeah.
And he knows people are doubting him now with Stidham under center.
Yes.
And he loves a challenge. So I can't wait to see what he comes up with next week.
I think he said some quote like, we have 2 stars on this team. You guys just wait. I'm pretty sure it was something along those lines.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Wearing his leather jacket.